It is Seattle Sounders who kick things off, attacking from right to left in the changed nightfall strip for this time fixture at CenturyLink Field. A seafair weekend in Seattle. The travels, but one of those was recently in the Pacific Northwest against Vancouver. SKC immediately coming forward on that left-hand side. Kim well positioned. Now he really does have to step up.
With no Chad Marshall, with the surprise announcement of his retirement, then Roman Torres 10-game suspension, SAPH protocol.
There's Madero again. This time he has his pocket pick. Nuhu continues to drive forward. Still Nuhu drives that goal. That's a rare sight here because only 4 shots all season for Nuhu. That's only his second shot on goal. Vancouver getting a win over FC Cincinnati as Sporting KC coming forward. Ball at the edge of the area. That one took a deflection and will go over. Sporting KC will have a corner kick. Colorado now finds himself back in familiar surroundings. Hurtado.
Well, to your point about Benny Feilhaber, I think it was almost the best case scenario for that point in his career.
Chance to move forward here. Little touch inside from Benny Feilhaber. Sounders have it back with Ladero, who is listed as that number 10, but he's on to Brian Smets or anybody in the staff, and they'll say, Randy Leva. 4th start for him. 16 years of age, long ball over the top, looking for the pace of Morris. He's trying to stretch that Sporting KC defence, and he's done just enough to win a corner kick. I just set him up on this one. He goes short for Leva. Leva goes back, Ladero opens up, nobody closing him down, still has it, drives into the area, gets his cross in towards the far post. Zanova got a very good defensive header.
Yeah, one thing to keep an eye on.
Good pressure, Hurtado. Christian Roldan is robbed in midfield. Hurtado a little bit out of control, but he has won a free kick and it goes against Leva. Nice little give and go. Very good ball forward. It opens up here. A lot of space inside the area. Shot on goal and it's into the bottom corner. Super finish. Sounders caught napping defensively. And Sporting KC have the opening goal.
Starts on the right-hand side, quickly taken. Ilie finds Benny Feilhaber, switches it out to Sesanovic. Early entry ball to Shallowy, quick combination. And that plays Gutierrez inside. Leva got sucked in, and what a finish. Left-footed, far post, side net as Stefan Fry takes his positioning up, not wanting to get beat at the near post, but it's the power, the placement, and the accuracy that gives Sporting Kansas City the 1-0 lead here early in this match.
MLS on FS1 is sponsored by Audi. For every goal scored, Audi will invest $500. Nuhu just about got that ball off his foot before the challenge from Zusi. Zusi might have injured himself and Nuhu on that one. Pass with a challenge at the other end. Now the referee will bring it back.
Who has really stepped up on this team during that rough patch? And he pointed to 2 players, Gerso Fernandez and Felipe Gutierrez. Not just for the play on the field, but for Gutierrez specifically, it's also been his leadership.
So again in a lot of space. Closed down quickly by Nuhu and a strong challenge. One thing for right wingers, you're going to know you're in a battle when you're up against Nuhu. Jones tries for a little nutmeg. He gets around Beasley. Looked like he was pulled back. He's going to win the corner kick.
And then join late into the attack for Seattle. I think that's why he's so valuable upon his return to Seattle.
Madero with that delivery. The header, and again, not far away.
He is dangerous because he plays it differently than Rui Diaz. I think Rui Diaz is out now at the number 9. There's no doubt about it.
Ship trying to play in Morris and making another run in behind. Big save for Emilia.
That's where Rui Diaz isn't here and he's injured. The ball from Ship, the run, and then the big save right there from Emilia going to ground.
But 4 goals scored on set pieces. They deliver in towards that near post. It was a low hit. Quite sure if that was Felipe Gutierrez's intended target. You're nodding at me, telling me he knew what he was doing.
Yep. He meant to. Ladero by himself, he plays it quickly, and once again possession turned over easily to Sporting Kansas City.
So now in behind Nuhu. Nuhu trying to track back in, makes the challenge, and it's going to be a corner kick and appeals here. That should have been a penalty.
Looked like a penalty. Now the images that we are being shown, Keith, that's a penalty for me. That's a pen. Watch the left foot, the tackle, as Gerso comes across. It's genius for Gerso. I would not be surprised if Kevin Stott says to Ismail Elfath, go have a look, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He was wound up. He was losing his top. And right here, no reason to make that tackle. Does he get the ball, or does he just go through Gerso? I think he's in trouble.
Penalty. And on the replays, I don't think there can be too many complaints. Felipe Gutierrez, he's already scored one spectacular finish with his left foot. Up against Stefan Fry. Felipe Gutierrez! And he's doubled the lead for Sporting KC. What a first half for Peter Vermees' men. Belying the current form.
Putting his body in between Nuhu Tolo and the ball, absorbing that foul. And then Gutierrez, high but right down.
Jones can cut in now on his left foot. That's a roll. He certainly does play for Trinidad. Ladero, whipped in delivery. Morris tries to get his head to it. Ship at the far post. And he cannot hit the target. Ladero. It's time to run a little bit wider from Morris. Just going back to that Dylan conversation. Back for Ladero. Still Ladero. Strip that one through into the path of Harry Shipp. Still going to fall kindly here for the Sounders. Jones. Good defending from Sinovic. Ladero, another whipped in delivery. Nuhu completely missing that one. Leiva, back for Joe Jones from distance. That wasn't far away at all.
Afterwards, he puts his hands to his head. Jovin Jones smashes this ball. And then you just see
Sounders trying to get something going before halftime. The second of 2 additional minutes. Again, Jovin Jones trying to let fly. Jones from Saad Abdul Salam. Can he deliver? Plenty inside the area for the Sounders. New challenging again. And that will be the final action of an eventful first 45 minutes. An important platform to build on for the rest of the season. They kick things off, attacking from right to left against the Sounders side, who really offered little or nothing going forward in the first 45 minutes. Shipp, who has started this second half on the left-hand side. Nice ball forward. Ladero, equally good ball. Morris, Milia's come off his line. Morris! What a start to the second half for the Sounders! Super ball from Ladero for another assist, but what about that for a finish from US international Jordan Morris? 2-1.
it starts with the ball from Harry Shipp. The weight of this pass is phenomenal for Ligo Ladero. And then what left foot? He takes a hammering each and every game for quote-unquote not having a left foot. Oh, that's a great finish.
It's now 2-2. It is game on. How will Sporting KC respond? Ladero received that lovely ball from Shipp, didn't he, as he
not start the second half the way we ended that first. He wanted them to find that shape up high and continue to press, but then you just saw what happened, guys.
Felipe Gutierrez making a good ball across, and Hurtado not far away from getting on the end of it. Ball had also gone on that right. But now a chance to break the other way for Sporting KC. The ball in for Gerso, put under pressure from Leiva, still Gerso, and that one might have come back off the woodwork. Held on to it, Gerso went for goal.
Build-ups down the right-hand side, early ball to Gerso, takes his first touch. Ariag is nice and tight.
Excellent break forward from Christian Roldan, but now a break the other way. Hurtado knocks it one side of Kim, goes the other, still has it, and a Hurtado and a goal! What a finish! His first start for Sporting KC, and what a way to mark the occasion. Absolutely clinical. 3-1.
Opposite way. And this is why Peter Vermees signed Eric Hurtado to come play for him in Sporting Kansas City. The speed, the strength, the intelligence with his movement in behind Kim Keehee.
Justin Dillon is going to come on. Harry Shipp is going to be replaced. This game going a lot like that first matchup, wasn't it, where Sporting KC raced into a lead. He pace himself. Morris continues to go. Melia off his line. Melia times it well. He's off his line now, though. Ladero with the chance to get the cross in. Still stands in play. Ladero with the cross. And Melia somehow ends up with the ball in his hands. What a sequence that was. What a run from Morris to begin it.
I mean, he just pins the ears back. And look at Fontas, he's hung out to dry. He knows any attempt to play Jordan Morris is going to see him sent off with a direct red card. But what a cutback right there from Nico Lodero. Tim Melia slipping in shot to the side of the temple.
You pulled out some names.
Woke up the next day. I was in New York City, from San Jose to New York City. So it tells you what concussion protocol looked like back in the late 90s, no doubt. High ceiling for that young man.
Lodero. Arriaga, he wanted the handball. The flick from San Abdul Salam, still not fully cleared.
Throw in and instead concedes with the two hands across the back from Nuhu.
Lodero, another delivery in the header from, this time, Justin Dillon. Thank you very much, Jackie. Well, that will be the final action for Jovan Jones. In fact, Handwala Bwana, who hasn't been in favour recently, gets big minutes here late on. Talented young player. After the 90th minute, 5 times the game-winning goal after the 90th. Here's Morris, again a good run forward. Can he keep that one in play? He's won inside another corner kick, but very direct without running. Might have injured himself there in the process.
As you're still playing to the final whistle, there's a chance that a deflection could lead to a corner.
First ball from Lodero, looking for Dillon. That's good play defensively to get back in. Amelia almost caught out.
Graham Zusi almost scored an own goal.
Warner trying to take on 2 defenders. Can't get his cross in. And Ilie with the clearance. Gerso, nobody further forward for KC, but they have runners. Busio on this left-hand side, streaking forward. Atano down the middle. Gerso might go alone. Gerso does go alone. And that one a couple of yards wide.
On the road at Yankee Stadium in the 3-1 loss against NYCFC.
It won't be listed as the match-winning goal if it stays this way, but certainly was the killer goal at that time.
Arguably could be the...
Immediately going forward, it opens up for Johnny Russell. Still Johnny Russell in on goal, and Fry with the save. Busio trying to get on the rebound. Gutierrez trying for the chip, and Fry had to get a touch on it.
After replacing Eric Hurtado, watch the shot. It's the feint. He switches the motion, gets away from Jordan Morris. The initial touch and reaction, and then just the spinning kick save from Stefan Fry.
Russell himself on the delivery, whipped in. And clear, but only as far as Sinovic! He got a hold of that one on his left foot.
He was able to do that, and he can find that yard of space and create something out of nothing, guys.
Thank you, Jackie. Certainly can. We almost saw it there, but a chance at the other end. Morris in behind, in on goal! Morris for the second, and the Sounders are back in it late. Don't go anywhere just yet.
Just watch the way he turns and pivots. It's a soft turnover from Gutierrez. Bwana picks his pocket. Bwana then plays perfectly weighted ball. Jordan Morris sets himself up. Watch the way he shapes his body. He's isolated 1v1. He knows he's in. Nothing can stop him from behind. And he just slots past the left-hand side of Tim Melia to pull one back.
Sporting KC looking for the instant response again. Shallowy. Busio is inside, instead he goes for Gerso. Gerso up against Nuhu, goes for goal. Fry with the save. Portland as well falling to defeat.
But if I'm right, I think it's still a trip to the LA Galaxy, a trip to Minnesota, 2 times against the Portland Timbers. RSL at home next weekend.
It is the Wild West.
It is the Wild West, yeah.
There's Russell trying to take it into the corner. That time he gives it away. Leiva, he gives it right back. Felipe Gutierrez. Thread that one through for Sinovic. He's got it back to Felipe Gutierrez, trying to get to the line, trying to get his cross in, and he's won a corner kick. Oh, that is from Lodero. Very good touch from Dillon as well. And Bwana, he set up that second goal. Called that one off the woodwork, and it's come off Morris and gone wide.
Bwana coming on. As he shapes his body, cuts inside. He beats Graham Zusi. That's not a clipped-in ball. That's power and placement, accuracy. Good intelligence from Bwana to shape that up. And unfortunately from Jordan Morris, he just can't react in time. How could you? That ball comes right back off. And I think it shows with the lack of starts and minutes.
This cross in for Kim. It's going to fall in for Morris! Melia off his line and makes a big save. Morris with eyes on a hat-trick, and Melia to the rescue again.
Goal 9 for Jordan Morris, and this ball just kind of ping-ponging around. Falls kindly to him.
Referee waving play on Gerso. He's got Shallowy to the other side. Gerso continuing his run. What a challenge! Superbly timed by Jordi DeLema.
For Seattle, making it really difficult for Sporting Kansas City's back four.
Again, he's in a battle, and again Beasley with the win. Lucio, that will be the final action. You can just see the relief relief on the bench for Sporting KC. That a massive win, not just tonight, but moving forward in the race to get back into the playoff position.